Hi guys, it's your favourite YouTuber again, Dami Solari, and you're watching DS Learning Finance. Whoa. Well, what can I say? Man upgraded. So excited guys, your boy's on his way up. I've made it, I've got a new job. Can you guys imagine? Got a new job, and yeah, I'm so nervous, I'm so anxious, I'm so ready to go, all bundled up in one, but I'm all the way up, yeah man. But real talks though, this video is aimed at graduates and people aspiring to take themselves to the next level, take their careers to the next level. This is for you guys, because we all need a bit of a lift every now and then, myself included. I'm going to give you guys a bit of a background to say how I actually got to this stage, and it may seem like it's all smiles and laughter from this point, but I kid you not guys, it took a lot of battling, a lot of resilience, and some more. But yeah, like, I'm here to talk about myself and spread my story, so hopefully it can just inspire you guys. Well, boom, I started at a good university. I got a wonderful grade. I studied chemical engineering. I got the best grade possible, a first class grade, and I was thinking, I've got the best grade, everyone's going to want to employ me. So I was thinking, I'm going to roam the streets, I'm going to be this, I'm going to be the manager of the managers, I'm going to be managers, I'm just going to be running things. But as soon as I graduated, as soon as I entered the real world and saw what was ahead of me, I was like, it's not as easy as you guys think, because it took a lot of applying. It took me roughly 9 months to get my first graduate job. Can you guys believe that? 9 months. It was like a roller coaster of emotions I went through. I went through frustration, anger, envy of my peers. But the biggest one I've got to say is depression. And like, a lot of guys don't feel comfortable talking about that because they feel it shows them as weak, but we all go through it. Depression is a big thing, not just when it comes to applying, but just in life. Like, sometimes you're gonna have your depressed times, but yeah, you just got to remember that the key part is not the depression, it's times, because that means that it lasts for a small period. It's not going to be the whole of your life. So you've just got to battle through it and persevere. So yeah, depression was a big factor. I even had it so bad that I went to this interview. Bro, can you imagine? I live right next to a road, guys, and these cars just think that they're just on some next ish. They think they're flipping Tom Cruise or something, bro. I think that was a bus that passed. But yeah, it was so bad that there was one time I went for a job interview, and it was probably me and 19 other applicants for like 3 good engineering positions. And I went to interview, met lovely people there. One of the applicants was actually one of my course mates in my year that obviously I hadn't seen for like 9 months, because that was the last time I graduated 9 months ago. So one of them was one of my ex-course mates. He was a cool guy, I absolutely loved him. And we did the interview. I never got a call back, unfortunately. He got a call back, and he messaged me saying, "Oh, did you get through?" And I was like, "No, I didn't. Damn it." And the way, obviously you can tell by the way that he probed me for an answer, you could tell he did really well. So yeah, he got the job. But it wasn't that part that really sort of made me like just contemplate like life and enter depression stage. It was more so the stage where I had to serve him afterwards. So imagine that you're applying for a job and your course mate gets the job, but then not only that, your course mate comes to your workplace, and your workplace that you're not particularly looking to grow in personally as a worker, you're looking to move on. You end up seeing your ex-course mate there, and you're serving your course mate. So yeah, it kind of made me feel really like ashamed and it brought on a bunch of depression, so many emotions I felt. The biggest reason why I felt depression was because I felt like everyone, all my peers, were traveling ahead with me, and I was just stuck like at a standstill, and that was the main reason why I felt like mainly depressed. One thing that sort of made me feel at ease is the fact that yes, I'm comparing myself to my peers, and that's what really caused me to be depressed. But at the same time, you can't see yourself as your peers. Are they the same height as you? Do they look like you? Are they the same complexion as you? Do they speak like you? Do they have the attributes that you do? And for all of those answers, you know the answer is no. And that's why you shouldn't compare yourself to anybody else. Just think about your lane. When you mix this in conjunction with the fact that I was applying pretty much every day, guys, every day, to get this job. But what really sort of withstood the test of time is the fact that I had these two things: motivation and, more importantly, perseverance. Those two things in conjunction with each other, man, oh man, I kid you not, guys, it would have been impossible for me to get a job without those two things. Impossible, like real talks. The way I structured it was to make sure that I applied to a bunch of jobs, at least 7 jobs on one particular day. For me, all Sundays, so I made sure every Sunday I would apply to 7 jobs. So it felt like I was applying to a job every day, and I just kept that going for those 9 months. But yeah, so boom, I applied, ended up getting a graduate job, and fast forward the year now, I'm looking to leave my graduate job, and this was, by the way, this was like April 2017. I'm looking to leave my graduate job, and yeah, I'm ready to take my career to the next level. I'm ready to actually do something that I'm really passionate about. And you guys would think that, okay, he's got like a year's experience, that's cool, he can pretty much get any job he wants. Well, no, that's not how it works. You still have to persevere, you still have to keep yourself motivated, and you still have to keep pushing. And yeah, it took me less time than it took the first time, but it still took me a long time nonetheless. It took me 7 months. So by the time, I don't know how it is, 2030, hopefully it should be like that when you do the maths. But yeah, it was a struggle, guys. It was a struggle, to say the least. And that's why I've got this job. I stand in front of you guys in a position that is wonderful. I'm going to be basically an assistant technical manager, and I'm just so excited. At the age of 25, I'm going into a sort of managerial position, and it's just such a wonderful opportunity. One thing I literally live on, breathe on, is the phrase consistency is key. That is my motto in everything. With all my YouTube videos, with all my savings, with all my investments, with everything I've done, consistency is key. And I really just want to drill that into you guys. Yeah. There's an actual saying by Malcolm Gladwell. His saying is, if you spend 10,000 hours at one thing, so 10,000 hours at basketball, 10,000 hours at becoming a footballer. I'm not talking about American football, I'm talking about real football that you guys call soccer, but we call like football, yeah. But if you spend like 10,000 hours on that, if you spend 10,000 hours on driving, then you will become an expert at that. And the reason why is because consistency is key. Think about the best athletes in the world. Usain Bolt, he didn't just wake up and started running like the fastest, at the fastest speed in the world. No, he had to train at that, and he had to do it repeatedly over and over and over, to the stage where he is the all-time greatest, fastest runner in the world. So that's one thing that I really like bang on. And I promise you guys, if you have those two things, motivation and perseverance, well, you already have motivation because you definitely have this video now that's available. So you have one, and you just got to have the other, perseverance, which is putting that motivation into action. And I promise you guys, you will achieve those goals, and you will make them coins, baby. I know this video is slightly different from my other videos. Most of my other videos are about financial investment, but I really sat and thought about it last week, and technically when you're studying at university, you are making an investment, but not financially. You're making a, well, how shall I phrase this? Not immediately financially. You're making an investment in terms of your knowledge. You're making an investment in terms of yourself. You're investing in yourself. So the way that you're making the investment is actually by taking out a student loan. So for me, I had to take out a student loan. That is an investment because I'm putting myself in debt to reap the benefits later on. And that's basically what you're doing when you're studying at university, unless you're a rich parent. But 99% of us aren't. So that's what we're doing. We're making an investment. And yeah, you guys want to make sure your investment flips and obviously successful. But yeah, I just want you guys to take that as motivation. If you feel like you're in the similar sort of boat as I was, and yeah, just want to share your story, then feel free to hit me up. Obviously, I wish I had this video to show myself 1 to 2 years in the past, because it really would have helped me. But you guys have this video now to help you. And with that said, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you liked my channel, and don't forget to like, subscribe and share. Yes, learning, finance. Whoa, whoa, whoa.